apprehensions before that first visit. First of all, would I lose my train of thought in talking to the patients? Would I even know what I was supposed to ask them? What was I in for,
Definitely nervous. I mean, obviously we've done the CMRs, MTMs, things like that, but I guess since it's a new program per se, just kind of nervous of trying to make sure, are we going to cover everything, hit everything for the patient, and just, are we doing this right and it's going to go well? So just a little nervous.
It's somebody I was very, very comfortable with chatting anyhow. And I was just so happy because it was a how to stop smoking, and she was so appreciative and she was so thrilled. And so I felt so good about what I had just done that day. And I didn't think it would be that easy to make the connection with the patient. I thought they were going to be, looking at me like, what are you doing? I already have a doctor. But she was thrilled. And when I said, is it okay if I call you in 2 weeks to follow up? She said, absolutely. That's great. Thank you so much. I didn't think it'd be that impactful on the patient.
Nervousness settled down, that's the relief, got over those first time jitters and wanting to jump into more patients, see more patients, and dive more into the program and just kind of see how things go.
How did my mindset change? Like I said, the first patient, I was kind of like I was an imposter, and I thought that the patient was going to perceive me as the imposter. So by the time I got to the second patient, I realized, okay, there is some value here, and the patients need to be heard. And that's kind of my job right now, is to let the patients be heard. They have the time to talk, and that's important, and that's what I'm doing here.
So my first thoughts on documentation and that first visit was have an idea what we have down for the patient taking, and then that way we can go through those medications with the patient, understand why they're taking them, do they understand why they're taking them, see if we can use that first visit just to get a general idea of their health, how things are going with their medications, and then look at other opportunities for goals down the road, their thoughts on their care, their goals, and what goals we can find for them.
I'm going to be excited to follow through over the next 3, 4, 5, 6 months and see what the actual impact was on the patient. So right now it's fun because I've got to do the stuff. I want to see the results of it. Did I matter? My biggest advice to anybody getting into this is you're not going to solve all of the patient's problems at 1 meeting, at 2 meetings. Just pick one thing that you're comfortable with and that the patient is open to. These are complicated patients. They wouldn't be in this program if it was easy. They're in this program because they're complicated medical histories. I could have picked any career, but I want to make a difference. And my way of making a difference is to help people become the best version of themselves they can be.
It's just going to be very interesting to see where it goes and what kind of outcomes we actually can see in patients. I think this program is going to allow us that avenue to really get paid for that, really dive into those patients and really help them achieve those goals.
People are sick when they go to the doctors. They're sick when they come here. They're overwhelmed. They're stressed. So by having this extra time to sit with them, it all connects the dots for them, and they can live longer, healthier lives. And that's what I do. That's my job.